in terms of creating new actions, creating new ripples, new changes, start small, but in your small start, remain consistent, because that is simple, that's repeatable. If you try to tackle too much too quickly, it's not sustainable, you'll burn out, especially while trying to manage your current occupation, your current momentums. So pick one action you can do each day. Try to make it at least 15 minutes of time that you invest in this action that represents the new direction. So maybe you wish to write children's books. This will be 15 minutes of writing a day. Maybe you wish to start your own clothing company. This is 15 minutes of making logos or designs each day. Maybe it is learning about investing, so you do not have to be trading time for money. 15 minutes of learning about investments and the market each day, and build from there. Start with 15. Don't skip a single day. No days off. Do not permit yourself a day off. Remember, the sun takes no days off. Your lungs take no days off. Your heart takes no days off. Your brain certainly takes no days off. Why should you take a day off from what you are here to do? All things are in service for you to do what you have come here to do. This is the case for all beings. So the food you eat, the air you breathe, the sleep you get, the water you drink, all of that is in service for you to be here, to do what you have come here to do. So let all things feed into that. Think of all of your relationships, all of the different experiences that you have, all the different influences that you take in. Think of all of this energy and information as somehow being nourishing and supportive for you to do what you have come here to do. See if you can find your purpose in each and every single situation you find yourself in throughout the day. Do your best to see your purpose reflecting back at you through all of the many mirrors that you will encounter. See how all of these different people, see how all of these different relationships, see how all of these different actions in some way point you to the manifestation of that purpose. In terms of what that purpose is, what that new direction is for you, like I said, start small, work with that 15 minutes and build up. But in terms of discovering what that is going to take soul searching. You're really going to have to look back at your early stages in life when you were young. What did you love to do when you were young? What did you live for? What fascinated you? What did you feel like you could immerse yourself in for hours? What could you endlessly learn about that just seemed to be eternally enriching? Where did you see your genius first turn on, even if only for a moment? Look back to your journey. Look back into the depths of your being. You'll find what those interests are. Once you've identified what those interests are, once you've identified what those natural talents are, the idea is to create for yourself opportunities, actions, methods that translate as acts of service, that allow for you to take those themes of inspiration and to then use them to benefit and uplift others as well as yourself. This is the main approach we advise for people. So get to know yourself, get to know what you're naturally good at, get to know what activates your genius. Create a window of time each day you can build upon where you can nourish that skill. Don't skip days. Increase that window of time each day. Strive to increase it. Become obsessed with increasing it. You will become great at those skills. Those natural gifts will become sculpted into cathedrals of efficiency and creative genius. And within a year's time, you will be like an artist of life. You will see naturally through your spiritual connection how the source, how your higher spirit desires for you to move. Remember, these higher forces desire for you to move in the way that is most natural to you, in the way that is most aligned with your true will, your soul identity, and your unique spiritual fingerprint. So as you get to know yourself and your gifts, and as you connect those gifts to your sense of spiritual destiny and your sense of spiritual relationship, you will be shown the types of actions you can take, the types of services you can create and perform that will allow for you to radiate those gifts like sunlight to those who you encounter on your path.